Rubbish. We knights are not clowns. They should know better. There, don't be upset. A Zexan hero like yourself deserves her time in the spotlight. All that show is for the council, you realize. It makes me uncomfortable. Doesn't feel right. We have yet to formally bury our late Captain Galahad and Vice Captain Elise. See your point, milady. But we knights thrive on people's faith. It has always been the way of the knight. I understand, but there is more to life than being a knight. Is it so difficult for you to be a hero? I wasn't expecting all this. But this is the wish of the people, milady, and mine as well. A victory parade immediately followed by this summons. How could the council be so arrogant? Madam, if I may take your sword. Knights' rights are not recognized here, I suppose. Good day, madam. Thank you, Louis. We are honored to have the leader of our mighty Zexan Knights with us. Goddess be with us today and here at the council. Let me give thanks to our goddess for allowing us this occasion to gather here today. We welcome you, madam. I also had the honor of viewing the victory parade. Thank you, sir. But you needn't flatter me. The battle with the grasslands was not what you would call a victory. Did not expect you to say that, madam. For being the Silver Maiden, leader of the mighty 6 Knights, you show far too much modesty. You are also called the White Hero. It was your dedication and distinguished service that led to our victory over the barbarian allied forces. I've heard it said that a single thrust of your sword can take 7 enemies. I have not lived long enough to become a myth. Would you enlighten me as to the reason for this summons? Of course, we meant no harm. We have asked you to the council to advise you of our new resolution and to request its implementation. Whatever the council's decision or order, it is the duty of the knights to comply. Well said. Our victory in the recent battle has shown the barbarians our supremacy. We would like to send you to negotiate with the council of the elders of the 6 clans. Our intention is to have the barbarians sign a treaty to settle the border violation disputes over the years. Have the Grasslanders been informed of this? The Lizard and Chisha clans have already sent us their consent. We are expecting the Karaya clan to join them shortly. Can we depend on you, madam? Certainly. We look forward to hearing your successful reports. Let us give thanks to the goddess for allowing us this occasion to gather here today. Thank you, goddess, for allowing this gathering today. If she stays in barbarian lands too long, her popularity will start to wane. Her esteemed reputation could be used to our advantage, but we can't let it get out of control. Hero is eternal only if his life is lost in glorious battle, don't you agree? Council be plotting. Silver Maiden. Humph. Is there anything wrong, madam? Louis, get ready to depart. Yes, madam. But this is so sudden. You just returned from a victorious campaign. They said we belong on the battlefield. Very well. Until morning, then. I got some stuff to look around. You know who I is? I am the Knight of Knights. What level are we? 20? Actually, we should probably find out what you can do. Phoenix, times 2 damage when flow, lose balance. Got parry, swing, damage, repel, armor, protect, and accuracy. Okay. I have to remember, there's no point in walking around town and stuff like that until I gain access to Buddha Hook. I need some rest. Oh, Hugo only had a chapter 3. Thanks for waiting. You're not usually late, Salome. What's changed? You have found your sweetheart, finally. Pardon me? Don't be ridiculous. How insulting. Didn't you know that our friend Salome is after our beautiful goddess? I bet he is. Stop it, Percival. Oh, please. Enough. Laughter. And count me in too. Me too, I suppose. I'm pressing the X button. Seems as though everyone is after you. I envy you, my dear Lady Chris. Can you please stop this nonsense, Percival? I am agreed, madam. Enough. More laughter. We are falling behind. I suggest we leave immediately. Leo and Percival, you remain in charge here. Yes, my lady. We'll join you after attending to last-minute details here. Well then, friends. On the road again. Salome. Wait, did it just say... Is Louis joined? I didn't see Louis in there. Oh my gosh, I get to ride a horse? That's crazy. What does Louis do? Automatically restores fixed % of HP after battle. Wow. And you can cook. Wow. The squirest of squires. Right, there's no formation stuff. Sharpshoot, shield magic, water magic. Alright, nobody seems particularly excellent. Sword of Rage. You know, throughout the Hugo's story, I was wondering if we would ever be able to ride like a horse or something. Or the griffin. That never really came to be. Vroom vroom! Look how much money she has. What the heck? Holy cow. They're gonna take that money away from me. I'll let it rock for right now. I will regret this. I just know. Oh yeah, I forgot to go back here to recruit that one guy. Horse isn't exactly the easiest thing to control with a D-pad. Kind of swung with the wrong arm there. This does start with a lot of money. She is well off. Yeah, seems like it. Absolute mountain of cash. Need to spend it all before it all just evaporates. How come Salome doesn't get a horse? And it has to walk. Playing the murderer. Yep. Finished Hugo's route. Now it's on to the murderer's route. Ironhead, as they have so often been called. You're at last. Something where let me remind you that... Okay, well, you know what? I mean to say that we won't be able to wait for the rest of the 6 nights. No, I'm afraid you surely understand. How come I chose Hugo first? I actually chose Ghetto first. And then Hugo, and I'm doing Chris last. Oops, pardon me. Are you alright, lad? Please forgive my companion for getting in your way. Yeah, well, what do you expect from an Ironhead? What do you mean, Ironhead? Clothes, you are a Karayan. And who might you be? Of course, I should have introduced myself first. I am Chris Lightfellow, the acting captain of these Exon Knights. Lightfellow, that name sure sounds familiar. Captain, time is fleeting. We must be on our way. Wait, I must speak with you. Back, young barbarian. Here we decide who lives and who dies and who speaks. Are you threatening me? Master Jedi. You go, don't. Dang. Time is of the essence now. Very well. Our apologies once again, child. Goodbye. Careful what you do here. This is Zexan land. Goodbye. I do apologize. Roland, you are too confrontational. Please remember that you are the captain's successor. You must not hesitate to assert your authority. That's my view. Still, your men will doubt your ability to lead if you simply bow your head to grassland barbarians. That did not occur to me. I apologize. Not necessary. It's my error for overstepping my bounds. Assert my authority. Respect my authority. Luckily, we arrived early, so we have time to tidy up before supper. Let me straighten your room, Lady Chris. Not something you should do. It's something else's, or someone else's task. Not a problem, madam. I am more comfortable doing this than training as a knight. But I must make a knight out of you, or your father will never forgive me. If you must, you can do the cleaning while I explore the fortress. It's been a while since I went away to battle and returned in triumph to the capital. It certainly has, madam. Come to think of it, when we left the fortress, Captain Galahad and Vice Captain Pelise were still with us. You needn't remind me. All the homies are not with us, but here's what it is. Is this a bit like Octopath Traveler then? In that there's lots of intertwined stories? In my opinion, Octopath Traveler didn't necessarily have intertwining stories. At least not in that way. But you could say that there are some similarities here. For sure. Don't remember if there is a shop way this way. There is. The shops that I want. No. Hey, Morganites guys. If you choose Chris first, which is totally possible, you see the death before you even get to know who Lulu was. That's, that would kind of, that would ruin a little bit of the impact for sure. They're not letting me spend money. The suckers. Whatever is going on. Madam, it seems the grassland messenger has just arrived. Then what is this big fuss about? What? I don't care. Beg your pardon? How rude. Is this how you behave in the grasslands? We pay our respects to those who deserve it, otherwise not. You will not get away with this. Stop it, both of you. Boris, what is the matter with you? He called me a gatekeeper and demanded to see you in person. And you? I am Dupa, the left fighter in Unit 1 of the Lizard Clan's Three Bodies fighter. I request personal audience with the captain of the Zexan Knights. Please show me to her. Since the position of captain of the Zexan Knights is vacant, I will receive you. There was a rumor of a she-devil in the last war. Don't tell me you are her. Silence. I won't tolerate your impudence. You should know better than to utter the words she-devil. I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about. If you do not believe me, your best option is to leave. Alright, I will take your word. In accordance with the clan traditions, Chief Zepan of the Lizard Clan, one of the grand clans of the Grasslands, sends this message to your honorable fighters, the Zexan Knights. On the evening after 3 suns set on the hill, we will hold a gathering on the Amur Plains to rest the Grides. Indeed, we will accept. Both Zexan and the Grasslands will send 5 convoys. We'll meet midway between the 2 armies. Agreed. Do not make us wait. My dear Salome. Let's see. After 3 suns set on the hill means 3 days from today, and the Gride is a weapon used by the Lizard Clan. To rest the Grides means to sign the truce treaty. Therefore, they are proposing to hold truce negotiations 3 days from today on the Amur Plains. It certainly uses ornate language. See, not all knights have manners. Watch your tongue, lizard. You'll excuse me, I must be going. Did not expect a message so soon after we arrived. The council is well prepared, I see. Chris isn't a great name for her. I actually agree. I don't like that her name is Chris. But, you know, it is what it is. Time to spend all that money. Where's my discount? You know who I is? Survival of the fittest? No way a barbarian's sword techniques could ever surpass a knight's, but we still need to hone and perfect our skills. Yeah, I won't be able to do 2 of them, so I'll just do swing. Survival of the Fittest is a Mob Deep song that I like. Almost done cleaning. I'd best prepare for tomorrow's early start. What will you do, Lady Chris? Time to rest. Think I will retire for the night. Can I depend on you to do the preparations? Of course, madam. Madame Lestrange. About time. And we know we can trust these lizard bastards. Can see them coming. I think that's them. I'm Chris Lightfellow, the acting captain of the Zexan Knights. I'm here on behalf of the Zexan Council to sign an armistice with the 6 grassland clans. Let us leave the bloody past behind us and bring peace, at least for now. I am Dupa, the left fighter in Unit 1 of the Lizard Clan's 3 Bodies Fighters. I have a message from Chief Zepan, the chief of the Lizard Clan, one of the grand clans of Grassland. Till the moon disappears, he is the leader of the 6 clans. I will relate his message to the honorable fighters, the Zexan Knights, in accordance with our traditions. Zepan wishes that we, who are crowned with the crest of wisdom, do not waste time. You will be pleased to see that we have completed his wishes. I'm Lucia, chief of the Karaya clan of the 6 clans. It is unfortunate we have fought so many futile battles and carelessly shed blood. I would hope that the Silver Maiden, who brought death and fear to the battleground, will now exercise her wisdom and courage maintaining the treaty. Why do you mock me? Forgive me, but your beauty and ferocity in battle made me a bit jealous, even though you fought against us. We'll take that as a compliment. Now I must remind you that we are here only to fulfill our council's orders. It is up to the council to comply with the treaty. We've always thought it strange for a leader not to stake his life on the bargaining table. This doesn't happen in Grassland or in the Southern City Federation. The Zexan Knights pledge an oath to the Zexan Rune and to the council. In Zexan, the roles of the military and the government are separate. How can a leader without military prowess govern and protect the nation? This may not be the best time to discuss our differences. We, the Chisha clan, would like to thank our spirits in heaven and earth for this temporary truce. Share your sentiment, although we thank our goddess instead. Why you gotta be disrespectful like that? The wind is picking up. Poor Louis. He misses the brass castle already. Do not? You must be talking about yourself, Lord Boris. Laughter. Think Louis may be onto something. What? Don't tell me you're siding with him now, Lord Salome. Grasslands' side should be wrapping up their celebration soon. Then we can pack immediately and return to the warm brass castle. Lady Chris, something is not right. The soldiers are agitated. What do you mean? Grassland troops are on the move. We'd be wise to depart at once. We can't be so rude as to leave before the ceremony is over. I'd worry less about pomp and more about circumstances with these barbarians. You may be right. This bothers me. Sir, there is a Lizard Clan unit at our rear, and they are attacking. There are more Lizard Clan troops on the right, and the Karaya Clan troops on the left are advancing. What? There's been a surprise attack, sir. It claimed the lives of both Lord Merriam, defending the right flank, and Lord Lanchet, who was trying to break through enemy lines to free the allies. That cannot be. Sir, Miriam? Surely the truce negotiations couldn't have been a trap. How could they have done this with such speed? What was our sentry doing? Those lizards appeared from the rear and out of the blue. I didn't think they had a highway network in this region. Thought we'd map every one of their routes. Darn those barbarians. No time to waste. We'll be surrounded soon. Oh dear. Stay alive for X turns. Barbarians. Horus, we don't know the whole story. Please don't take any blind shots. What will it be, my chief? No telling what has happened, but if the Lizard Clan has taken up arms, we can't just stand by and watch. Captain, contact has been lost with the rear. Our units risk being outflanked one by one. We could break through and enter grassland to escape. No, that would consign the other knights to death. Captain is right. I'll rip right through their pathetic line. Follow me. Horus, wait. Listen to Salome. You have a plan, but first, we must break out of this tightening noose. And so be it. Let's fight our way out. Escape to the east. The scheme is Salome's, then it must be a good one. Let's go. We must not overreact, but we must also clearly defend the honor of Zexon. Oh, we are getting destroyed. Retreat! Ooh, you move pretty darn far. What is this? Auto skill. We're through. There isn't a moment to lose. It was close, but we made it. Curse those barbarians. I told you we shouldn't trust them, Miriam and Lanchit. What do we ever do without them? There are more still trapped back there. What next, Salome? We cannot retreat to the Brass Castle now. Time is running out. There is a Karayan village not far from here. We will raid it. Wait, this was your plan, Salome? Have you lost your mind? Now's the time to get back and help our men in trouble, not seek new foes. Once they learn that their village has been attacked, the Karaya clan will retreat. Then our men will be able to escape from the enclosure. It might work if we have enough time. We must try. There's no other choice. Agreed. Let's ride. This is insane. And Salome's plan is not a bad one, but this is insane. Set the village on fire, but don't harm the villagers. Our object is to upset the Karayan troops. Yes, sir. Ah, okay. I see you, Salome. Boris is the one that's going to take it over the top. I think we can depend on Boris and his men completing the rear attack. Let's do our part, Louis. Sir, yes, madam. Some Karayan soldiers are still in the village. I'm here to guard you, my lady. It was very kind of you, Louis. Can we move a little bit faster, please? Just make sure that guy's dead, you know. Much for just setting the place on fire. Fire spreading quickly. Is it because of the wind? Can't see any villagers. Armor, this coat of arms. Can it be my dear father's? Take your freaking time getting over there, my goodness. But how? I'd know this battle gear anywhere. It is my father's. Does this mean he was killed by a Karayan here on this land? How could that be? Someone here dishonored him. This village would be better off with it gone. Be careful, my lady. Get destroyed. Now we gotta sit here for 30 seconds while we watch him die. The chain of events here don't necessarily line up when you bring Ghetto into the picture. I'm Definitely a little confused about that. Like, Ghetto would have had to been here first, but, you know, with everything going on, Boris would still be here. Especially how they line this up for Chris just to be right there, you know? Who was it? A mere boy? Oh, Lulu. No. Why did this have to happen? I went to Zexen to stop this. Why didn't they take my message? Why? I didn't. Why? I demand to know why. Did not know a child was attacking me. The truce was a lie. It was a lie to make this easier for you. No, not true. Let us make haste, Captain. Enemy reinforcements approach. I am sorry, child. Look at that haste we're making. The hastiest of hastes. I suspected the Korian army is approaching. Let's go to the rear of the village and join Boris. Actually... Chris going first will prove to be my downfall. Roland is the mythical melee archer. Gotta shoot people in the face while he's in their face. Lomax gonna die. What on earth? Who did this, Salome? Could it have been Boris and his men? Nay, they couldn't have done this. Assemble our men immediately. Sound the retreat. This infuriates me. Aye, milady, right away. How could this be? That was definitely Boris. He Borised up the place. Everyone accounted for. Yes, we located all the injured men. 50 men on horseback escaped. We searched the bodies after the Grasslanders retreated. Miriam and Lanchet were killed. As expected, I see. I blame myself. I should have seen through their charade, been more careful. Now we know them for the liars they are. They will not get away with this. Good morning, milady. Everyone has finished breakfast already. And you? And me what? I don't see you serving me no breakfast. Well, you had no hand in this massacre, Boris. Definitely not. I swear by my sword, sir. Boris, I believe your word and apologize for even suspecting you. I hope you will forgive me. In all that confusion, it was difficult to get a clear picture of what was happening. Regardless, we can't let wild rumors spread and cause unnecessary commotion. Oh. Thousand pardons, milady. We shouldn't be at each other's throats wildly speculating. It's understandable. Milady, Boris, I know you can't lie, can you? No, my lady, I swear. Milady, there is a summons from the council regarding yesterday's cancellation of the treaty negotiations. Oh well, news travels quickly. I was thinking the exact same thing. I'll take Boris and Louis. Salome and Roland, you stay here and keep an eye on the movements of the Grasslanders. As you wish, my lady. What a relief. I do not particularly care for Vinay Dalzexe. Excuse me, I must prepare for the trip. I will meet you at the gate. I have been too hard on Boris. Ah, they gonna charge me nothing. I didn't get that treatment anywhere else though. The suckers. Anyways, this is where I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Never know when we're going to get into a long sequence where I'm not able to save. But we have finished Hugo's story, and now we're getting into Chris's. And the plot thickens, as it were. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, to continue with some more Suikoden 3. And with that, see ya the next time I see ya. Peace.